Story time of what it was like being in a talking stage for 6 months. The story is just so pathetic and embarrassing, but I'm gonna tell you guys anyways. So I met this guy through a dating app. I know, first red flag, I know. But he was so good looking, like probably one of the most good looking men I've ever seen in my life at the time. I lived in a dorm at the time, so he would come visit me and I shared a room with my roommate. And guys, I kid you not, every time he would come through the hallways, everyone, guys and girls, would come out just to look at him. Like, that is the power that this man held. And like when he would leave, me and the girls and the guys would all be like freaking out over him because oh my god. And to my luck, we got along really well. He was such a kind person, so nice. I took him to my university semi-formal. Like, we would literally hang out every single day. And I was just so excited because I'm like, there is no way that I am gonna end up dating this guy. I met his mom, I met his grandparents. Everything was seemingly going so well, except the fact that he was such a shitty texter. But like, I was okay with it because we pretty much saw each other every day. But obviously, as time went on, I was like, why haven't I been cuffed yet?
I mean, this is definitely something that I noticed when it comes to handsome or good looking or very attractive men. I'm not saying all men that are good looking are this way, but some can be shy or they just can be the type of man that doesn't make the first move because he just didn't have to. He never had to. He's too attractive to be ignored. In most cases, a girl will confess her feelings. That's how he started his past relationship, or he got a letter, or he got a DM on Instagram. A girl was dropping too many hints. She was working hard to drop every hint possible that she's into him. He did less work than his peers if he is that attractive when it comes to courtship, when it comes to putting in effort to show a girl that he likes her or impress her or ask her out. You should have known about this, or you should have expected it, because it does make sense. Someone that is attractive thinks that maybe it comes naturally. You're just going to spend time together and somehow the next thing that happens is just you two are somehow in a relationship now. But what he doesn't realize is that in his past, the girls that he just ended up naturally getting in a relationship with probably worked hard to get them to that point because they were interested in him thanks to his looks. He just didn't notice that she did all that to get with him because, like I said, it was probably zero effort on his end. I personally don't care if a man is attractive or not. I have other standards, other criteria I focus on, but I do understand how that can be important to some girls. One of my best friends through high school was this type of girl. She only cares about whether a man is muscular, whether he's handsome, whether he has a nice smile, good teeth, veins in his arms. I mean, good for her. No shade at all, but it's not really what I focus on. I'd rather focus on things like personality. Is he respectful? Is he masculine? Is he willing to put in effort? Is he gonna be not really chasing after me, but making me feel feminine, desired? These are all things that matter to me.
Also, side note, he gave me like stingy vibes too sometimes, even though he had like so much money. But like, besides the point, I'm like, why have I not been cuffed by this man? Like, we're pretty much dating without the title. I do partially blame myself for not communicating properly to him, but I did express several times that I did want to date. I just didn't want to ask him to be my boyfriend at the time because, like, I'm a Middle Eastern girl. I need the man to be like the go-getter.
I mean, I do understand her. She said she wants the man to be the go-getter. And like I said, that is my main criteria. I want a masculine man that is going to show that he likes me, that he wants to impress me, that is going to take care of business, that is gonna go after me, right? I wouldn't say that his looks don't matter at all, because like I always say, attraction, physical attraction always matters to some degree in romantic relationships, but he doesn't have to be the most attractive man on earth. He just has to be attractive to a certain degree, in my eyes at least. But now she's saying that she spent 6 months on this guy, 6 months talking to this guy and meeting with him every single day, and that he was taking his sweet time. She keeps dropping here and there that she's interested in dating. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get the hint. And on top of that, he's giving her stingy vibes. So he's going to be pretty and that's it. He's not going to spoil her with gifts or take her on good dates and pay for them. He's not going to do any of that. And on top of this, he doesn't even want to make that first move. I think this is a red flag in my book.
So COVID hits, university is kind of coming to an end. I'm moving out of my dorm and I'm kind of just like, you know what? Let me just hang out with him one last time. And then I'm gonna send him like a video text explaining why I don't want to like talk to him anymore. In the hopes of like, oh, maybe he'll like change his mind about dating. But I basically express, oh, like I don't really want to keep talking to you unless you're going to make things official. I'm literally like crying. Like I couldn't do this in front of him because I knew I would cry.
Girl, why would you cry? Why would you cry over this boy? He did nothing for you. What did he offer you? What did he do for you? Did he shelter you from a storm? Did he pay your rent for the next 12 months to show that he cares? It's not even about money. Did he do something to prove that he's interested in you? That he's reliable, that you can rely on him, that you can entrust him with yourself and your well-being and your comfort? He did nothing. All he did is look pretty and take his sweet time when it comes to showing that he's interested in you in any way, shape or form. Never. Another thing I'm going to say is that you should never send a heartfelt message to a man that's nothing to you. That's not your boyfriend, not your husband. He's nothing to you. Do not send a long message. He doesn't care. And if you took the time to even analyze and think about this situation, you would realize, do you even want to date this man? You probably don't. All he's going to do in this potential relationship is sit in a corner and be pretty. He's not going to be masculine. He's not going to do anything for you. He's going to think that his looks alone are more than enough.
So after sending him this long, heartfelt message, but like how I felt, whatever, he goes, oh, no problem. I understand. My dad always said good things come to an end. Guys, I literally started bawling. Like, are you kidding me? Good things come to an end? That's how you're gonna end 6 months of us together? And so I'm like heartbroken. I moved to another city during COVID, and then eventually I moved back to the same city. And with time, I find out that this man is dating someone. Officially. I was like mortified. I started blaming it on the fact that, you know, I wasn't white, like the city I'm living in, like everyone wants to go for white girl, whatever, putting myself down for no reason. And then I'm just starting to find out that he started dating this girl 2 months after me and him stopped talking.
Well, it's his loss in any case. Whether he liked you or not, it's none of your concern. I have a video about this topic. You can go and find it. Go check it out. Watch it after this one ends. It's called Why You Should Never Worry About Being Your Man's Type. This is not even your man, by the way, the guy we're talking about in this video. So who cares whether you're his type or not? He prefers blondes. Good for him. Who cares? You're so beautiful. You're gorgeous. I'm looking at you while I'm recording this voice right now, and you look stunning. And why would you ever doubt that? Because of a man that's not even man enough to take care of business. He still allowed himself to waste 6 months, not of your life alone, of his life too. He spent every day with you. So if he wasn't actually interested in you, that's even worse. Then jokes on him. Why meet you every day? Why spend so much time on you if he wasn't actually interested at all? If you're not his type at all? Why spend so much time on something aimlessly and for no reason? Why be so passive as a man? I mean, someone could come and kidnap this guy right in front of your eyes and he wouldn't even move a finger. He's too passive, let alone protect you or anyone else in a similar or dangerous situation. And even if he was interested, he did nothing about it. He didn't make a move. And if he was not interested, it's even worse. You shouldn't want someone like this. You should want someone that takes care of business. Someone that is not so passive as a man, that is masculine, that is going to show that he likes you, pursue you, go after you, court you. Whatever it was that prevented him from showing interest in you, it is his loss, not yours. You don't want someone like this in the first place. He literally does nothing. He's just sitting there. He thinks his looks are enough, are going to solve all his problems, are going to do every type of effort for him in every type of relationship he has. But that's not true. That's just not true. Like I said, not all men are like this. There are handsome men that can be very masculine, very attractive, and they don't even act like they're that handsome or that attractive anyway. And that can be very alluring. And I hope that you find someone like that. Now, in the end, let me mention that you can always like and subscribe if you like this type of content. And don't forget that if you're a woman that is dating strategically and actively for marriage, I have created a community just for you to help you in your dating for marriage journey. So go ahead and find the link for it in the description box under this video, and I will see you there.